Clowns are often seen as symbols of joy and entertainment, but John Wayne Gacy turned that image into one of terror. Known as the Killer Clown, Gacy shocked the world with a series of crimes so gruesome they remain infamous decades later. But how did he manage to hide his dark side behind the cheerful mask of Pogo the Clown? Born on March 17, 1942 in Chicago, Illinois, John Wayne Gacy had a childhood marked by turmoil. His father, an abusive alcoholic, frequently berated and beat him, calling him weak and effeminate. Despite his struggles, Gacy sought approval, but the seeds of his troubled psyche were already sown. Throughout his school years, Gacy faced health issues, including a heart condition which isolated him further. This combination of abuse, insecurity, and rejection created a dangerous foundation for the man he would become. As an adult, Gacy appeared to have turned his life around. He married, became a father, and was an active member of his community. He even managed several KFC franchises and gained the trust of his employees. But behind closed doors, Gacy struggled with his sexual identity and inner demons. He became known for performing as Pogo the Clown, entertaining children at parties and hospitals. To the world, Gacy was a cheerful, caring individual. But his seemingly normal exterior concealed a horrifying truth. Between 1972 and 1978, Gacy lured young men and boys to his house under the guise of offering jobs or assistance. Once inside, he would overpower them, often using a trick involving handcuffs that he called a magic act. What followed was unthinkable. Gacy sexually assaulted, tortured, and murdered his victims, later burying most of them in the crawl space beneath his home. His chilling modus operandi was methodical, calculated, and devoid of remorse. As young men began disappearing in Gacy's neighborhood, fear gripped the community. Despite his friendly demeanor, rumors began to swirl. Still, Gacy evaded suspicion for years by using his charm and reputation to deflect any allegation. Gacy even mingled with influential figures, adding to his facade of respectability. But the mounting number of missing persons eventually drew the attention of authorities. In December 1978, the disappearance of 15-year-old Robert Piest became the key to unlocking Gacy's dark secrets. The boy had last been seen with Gacy, prompting police to launch a full investigation. As officers dug deeper, they uncovered evidence linking Gacy to multiple missing persons. The horror unfolded when police searched Gacy's crawlspace, discovering the remains of 29 victims. Gacy later confessed to murdering a total of 33 young men and boys, some of whom were disposed of in the nearby Des Plaines River. Gacy's trial in 1980 became one of the most notorious in U.S. history. The defense argued insanity, but the overwhelming evidence, including Gacy's detailed confessions, left little doubt about his guilt. He was convicted of 33 murders, the most by any single individual in U.S. history at the time. Sentenced to death, Gacy spent 14 years on death row before being executed by lethal injection in 1994. Even in his final moments, Gacy remained unrepentant, his last words being chillingly defiant. "Kiss my ass." The story of John Wayne Gacy continues to haunt the nation. His crimes have been the subject of countless books, documentaries, and movies. For many, Gacy serves as a stark reminder of the evil that can hide behind a seemingly normal face. But for the families of his victims, the legacy of Gacy is one of heartbreak and unanswered questions. How did such a monster live among them for so long without suspicion? And could it happen again? John Wayne Gacy, the Killer Clown, represents the darkest depths of human nature. His story reminds us to stay vigilant, to question what lies beneath the surface, and to honor the memory of those who lost their lives to his heinous acts. Their stories deserve to be remembered. Thank you for watching. If you found this story insightful, hit the like button, share, and subscribe for more gripping true crime stories. Let us know in the comments which case you'd like us to cover next.